thing about this young man and any young people that have been that are missing. Children do run away, but then you got to be careful these days. People are doing things to our children. We got somebody in the house that's white that they were, and he had his buddy, his best friend, said we best friends for 10 years, knowing that that man was doing things to those children, whether no matter what color you are, abuse is abuse and wrong is wrong. So you can imagine that people are, there's an evil cabal everywhere, that there are rich people that are that come over and they take children off of the streets around the world, boys and girls. You know, some funny bunnies out there, and they sell them to these people. Art imitates life. If you looked at, there was a movie of I can't think of this guy. He uh he was a spy CIA agent, and they kidnapped his daughter and was getting ready to put her on the market. And this man was, he went out and found his daughter, but he had to go through a whole lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of money, and people are waiting out here in this world with these jets and all these things and promising you the world. Don't sell your soul, young men and young ladies. You see, I saw something. I'm going to take this down and we're going to talk about this in a little bit. I have some guests here. The Levi report is going to go on. Brother Lee Mack is en route to the state, to the south. We have our uncle who we're going to be funeralizing on tomorrow morning. And Brother Lee might not be able to make it. You pray for his safe travels as he come, as we bid farewell and celebration of 91 years of life. You ain't got nothing to be crying about at 91 years of life. 91, you've lived and seen so much that people would like to say, I mean, like to live and everything. I got a wonderful brand new guest here today that we're going to be talking about, and I'm not going to hold back much. Listen, when we're in business, uh, folks, and we're starting out, our intentions, our joy, our happiness, and the things that we want to do. Good morning to everybody, to Judge Hammer. Uh, Good morning to you, ma'am. We're going to talk about you a little bit today, too. And in the coming weeks, there's some issues that we want to talk about on today. Today, I found out this morning that the Texas state representatives that put up a fight to stay out of the way and can break the quorum are now returning back to the state of Texas, which means that if they go into the state house and there is a quorum, they threaten to arrest them, and you can't make nobody go nowhere do something. And I think that they punked out. That's just James's opinion. You got to fight. You signed up for this, and they saying that, well, we worried about our money and this and that and the other. I thought that they made provisions before they left, and we're going to talk about that next week too a little bit. We're trying to get a state legislator. We have several guests that I was trying to. There's several things that we're trying to do in our new season. Looks like we're going to have to start a little bit early, so I'm going to have to get on top of things and do so. But before we get into that rigmarole and that situation, and plus we have Grace Levi, the Levi Report. I'd like to welcome all of her listeners on her platform, the Miss Grace Levi channel. You can get it at any time and go and review some of the historic documentaries that she has, the wonderful business knowledge that she has, and also her advocacy for people such as Kara Wilson and Alexis Wilson. That's her mother, Alexis Wilson's mother. And she should be commended for the work she does. Not often publicized, not often out there trying to get the limelight, but out there trying to be effective for our people. This morning, I often talk about, we usually do business spotlights, and I haven't did it in a long time, but I think that this is a great opportunity to do a business spotlight. I have been familiar with this young lady and her work through Miss Bridget Wright, and her are very very close. She's of the class, the Quitman County, the Dragons down at the Madison Shannon Palmer High School. Them they gonna clown at at homecoming. You talking about a homecoming? You have not been to a homecoming until you've been to a Madison Shannon Palmer Quitman County High School or Quitman County High School. Uh, 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 I call it a doggone reunion, but it's going to be really. I mean, you're talking about a what? You're talking about a homecoming. Man, I'm talking about you can't even get near there. I mean, and it's a big boom because they have the Muse and Blues Festival in October around the same time. I spotlighted something on yesterday, and I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to help our businesses because if we don't help them, nobody else will. If we don't circulate this dollar, nobody else will. These wonderful jackets and these wonderful mementos that you can have for whatever your school is, as long as the graphics are right. This wonderful graphic designer can put it together. Now, I'm showing the homecoming of the Madison Shannon Palmer homecoming. That was of last year. She made that wonderful jacket for the class of 2008. See, if you got your own class, be distinctive, have that logo, but be distinctive. And T-shirts galore, and just a wonderful graphic artist. Now, before all of this, I was trying to let you all know that sometimes in business we have what we call show enough we got some emergencies. Things happen. We got our families. We're trying to do everything that we can, the children and so forth. But we want to make a difference in business. My next guest, and she's here right now, Miss Janelle Poole, who is the wonderful owner and proprietor. I like calling them CEOs and things like that. President and CEO of Renee's Creative Twist. I hear some music in the background. I heard something there. Renee's Creative Twist in Batesville, Mississippi. Now, I'm bringing this person up. She's up now. Let me move this out of the way. Hey, good morning, Miss Poole. How are you? Unmute your mic. She got nervous, y'all. Yeah, unmute your mic. Let me see if I can get you.
Hello,
Did you get it?
everyone.
There
Good
you go.
morning.
Okay, I want you to speak up a little bit louder. Can you say hello again?
Good morning, everyone. Hello, how y'all doing?
Well, now we got you. Janelle Poole is here, and with a unique and wonderful opportunity, we want to thank her for taking out time to come to the MacMan Morning Show and to talk about her business and also how she can really make something unique for you. We do have others, but then let me say this. Uh, we're going to give her an opportunity to say something. We welcome her here for her opportunity to be here on the McMahon Morning Show. And how are you on this great day?
I'm good. I'm real good. I'm
Okay.
blessed.
I
I'm
done
in a good.
shocked you and told you to come on the air and everything and make people, I didn't mean to do it. Yeah, I did. I meant to do it because there is a lot of I found out in uh, Jessica Starks of Bond Group can attest to it. There are more black women, young black women, that are entering the marketplace, which is a wonderful opportunity and thing because we have a marketplace of people. We got people that we do business with. Now, let me explain something. You might say, well, my friend does this, and I know somebody here, and they got companies on television and all those other things. But then when you got somebody right in your community, right there, I'm right about that. You're in Batesville, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can't hear you say yes or no. I couldn't.
Yes.
All right, there we go. And right there, I-55 corridor will ship anywhere. And we're going to premiere Miss Poole, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But tell us about your business, Janelle, and how you got started and what led you in the direction that you are.
Well, I got started really when I was growing up. I had a best friend. Well, I have a best friend, and we used to make things and sell things just to go on trips, family events. And I said to myself, when I grow up, I'm gonna have my own business, one way or another. And she was like, "Go for it. Like, I'm gonna help you in all types of ways and everything." So when I grew up, like I am now, I started just selling little odds and ends, making flower pins, bouquets for weddings and stuff like that, doing shirts and different things. And she helped me. She did the best way she can. She, helped me brought stuff in and stuff like that. And I just decided one day to just go for it. I just basically said I'm just gonna do get a LLC and name my business and everything. So Renee's Creative Twist come from her. Both of our middle names are Renee. So
Oh,
I
that's
said I
wonderful.
want to add her in my business because she helped me so much. And I said I want to add her, regardless if she don't know how to make nothing. I want to add her. So that's where Renee's come from. And I made it to be Renee. A creative twist is because I like to make it a twist. Like I like to just come out and
Something
do
new, unique.
something new here and there. I might do a tumbler one day and then do something else the next. So it's like nothing just a set thing. So yeah, I started the business back in 2014 of March. I got my LLC then, and I just been grinding, trying, my hardest to just advertise, put things out there. Um, I have a couple of people that actually buy my products and stuff like that. I have that, and I also have some that's actually a go-to person. Like anytime they need anything, they call me up. So
Well,
yeah,
this is what we gonna do on the McMahon Morning Show.
mhm.
I'm going to make a challenge, and I'm going to keep this challenge up for all of our sponsors. But there's a special reason that I do have you here, and I don't want to reveal it right now because it's not time. But I got it. You already know what I'm talking about, and I'm grateful because if it wasn't for Miss Bridget Wright really just passing you through and posting you and putting you out there on the internet and everything like that, I wouldn't have known. And it came to me. I said, wait a minute, she's local. I got real excited. And then I knew because my folks from Quitman County, I ain't trying to be prejudiced or nothing to Tate and DeSoto and all you other peoples and so forth and so on. But Quitman County, my home, that's where my folks is. I said my home because that's where my roots are. And when I saw the wonderful, I mean, you have some wonderful, wonderful. Y'all got to go over to Janelle's. You got a web page, don't you? I got it up here. I got the special that I wanted to see. Are you still there?
Yes, I have a web
Okay.
page, but it's down at the moment.
Okay, we gonna work on it to see. This is why we need the bond group, and let me explain why. And I'm gonna say this while I got you here. There's getting into business is one thing, but maintaining and having the support that you need is another. And I really, really, really suggest, and I'm glad that we do have people like the Bond Group. We got other professionals that listen to the Magman Morning Show and that are part of us that we can rally around our businesses and make sure that we circulate this dollar. Are you following where I'm going with this,
Yeah.
Miss? And so we have this spotlight, and because I put this out here, let me say this, and I'm gonna do a little something here for y'all, and I want you to hear me and hear me well, and that goes for the business owners also. You gotta it's nothing like having your own t-shirt with your product name on it. It's nothing like having something customly made or having a nice jacket, something that's nobody else like. Janelle can do it for you wonderfully, what your color is, and I got it up here on the screen right now, and I'm not trying to cut the. Let me see. I got to pull this out right quick. I want y'all to see all the. You see all the colors, you see the sizes, you see the quantities that you can get. Now, I'm not going to push nobody else. I'm going to push my people. And I'm going to say this to all of the candidates for office, Diane Black and the Judge Hammer, and all of y'all getting ready to run. Look this way. If you support the Mac Man Morning Show, which I know that you do, all of you all are getting ready to have birthdays and getting ready to have whatever special occasion. And even though I take my hats off and I get a little nervous when they do that, your memorial, have you ever, you do memorial t-shirts too, don't you? In
Yes.
memory of and certain, so she does it all. What am I saying? Don't go anywhere else. Stop here. Stop by and make your order. Get your creativity together. Make and she'll design it just like you say that you wanted it designed. And my thing is, why not support each other? And let me tell y'all a little bit something else. I'm gonna fuss at them for a second, Miss Poole, if you don't mind me doing it. When we're business people, stop asking for the the Uncle Willie, the cousin Bobo discount. Let's try to do right by each other. And if you see, I mean, you got they're competitive prices. Y'all got social clubs, dance clubs, all kinds. Let's spread the wealth a little bit. I know you might even have some friends. I'm not saying take business away from that, but once we get up and going and show you exactly everything that this great young woman and all of our sponsors have to offer, you're going to be happy with it. Now, now, Miss Poole, tell us about this. Tell us about the special that you got going on that you can do, and how you can get your products to your people, your services like shipping and everything. Talk about this T-shirt bulk pricing and what they get with it. Go ahead.
Okay, so with the t-shirt bulk pricing, you can go by quantity. Like if you want 10, it's $25. If you want 11 to 25 shirts, it's $20 each. If you want 26 to 50, it's $15. If you want 51 to 100, it's $10. So I charge an extra $3 per shirt for bigger sizes, 2X and above. At the moment, I'm only doing DTF prints only, but I would still make it, customize it however you want. You also can choose from the different shades of shirts that you want, different colors of shirts you want. Also, the brand. You can get the Bella Canva brand shirts. That means that it's the soft fitted style shirts. It fit comfortably and everything. Or you can get the cotton shirts, just the regular cotton shirts, the comfort cotton shirts. Basically, it's like if it's cool outside, just it feels good. It's I don't really know exactly how to
That's
explain
those shirts that can breathe. They call
it.
them the breathing
Yeah, the
shirts.
breathing
It can
shirts.
breathe.
There
It
you
won't
go.
make you sweat bad and all like me. I get out there be sweating like a hog and stuff. But it'll make you cool,
Yes,
and
sir.
things like. Am I right about that, Miss Janelle?
Yes, you are. You are.
All right, go ahead. Continue. Continue.
So the more you get, you will get your money worth. Don't get me wrong, you will get your money worth. Like for instance, some examples, I'm gonna give you an example of what I do. Like for birthdays, if it's a birthday, whoever the birthday person is, they automatically get a shirt free. The birthday person get a shirt free, um and so forth from there. And what else? I do ship nationwide. I ship all over. I do have a fee on the shipping right now. I do.
That's
But
right. That's
at,
right.
at, at the time right now, I can't tell you exactly how much it'll
Don't make
be.
no excuse. No, y'all gonna pay for it. Come, wait. Let me tell you this. Y'all gonna pay for the shit. Listen, let me say this. It's nothing like your own supporting you. And I'm not making no bigging or nothing. I'm direct. There's some people getting ready to have some events. There are people that are running for office on this channel. There are people that have businesses, and there's some things that are getting ready to happen. And you just need So I would love to have, if I purchased from a merchant and I done bought whatever, and I'm grateful, and you say, hey, as a compliment, take this wonderful T-shirt that we have, and you can. And let me tell you what these T-shirts do. Not only will it represent the day and the event that you have, but you can. And if you have a business or a service, that's advertising. I might put. I need a clean T-shirt on. I got to get out of here. Whether I'm cutting the grass, going to the store, something like that. Your name, your number, your contact information is on my back. You know. So and on your back too. And not just that, we're going to do for all of our, so anybody that sponsors on this program. And like I said, Miss Pooh has some other things that she's doing for Mac Media 3 Productions. But anybody that comes on here and that supports our show, we're going to support each other. So that means that the sponsors support each other. You know you need your locks done, you got to go to the lock goddess. If you know that you need your business services and you need things up to par and you just need a business coach, somebody just to keep you with some encouragement that you'll never know, go to the Bond Group. If you want the most delectable treats ever, you got Angelica Trejay. You want those candles that smell so good that make you want to slap somebody thinking that the breakfast is on the table and it ain't. That's for them relatives. Candle Dessert Lounge. And what about your fashion needs? Malipi Fashion. She got those sundresses. She got things like that. She got novelties. But here we got a graphic designer that can put your advertising out, your whatever it is, that tumblers, whatever the case may be. And wait a minute here. Okay, I got you. And okay, that's great. Levi was telling me something. So that's what we're going to do. I didn't mean to say it all like that, Miss Janelle.
You
But
okay?
I wanted to set the standard straight here. We're here to support each other. We're here to support black business because black business matter. I'm gonna say it again. Y'all might not think it matters, but it matters. Black business matters. And then she's affiliated and clicked up with with some wonderful people. Her dear friend Miss Bridget Wright. You know Bridget, don't you? I know you know Bridget. You and Bridget friend. Pizza
Yeah,
Pro XL in Marks, Mississippi. Ain't that right, Miss Janelle?
that's right.
That's
Yes,
right. Pizza Pro, the
that's
best, and that's our friend. We got to support each other. And what am I saying? We can always be Stevens. We always be mad at each other and we won't support nothing and do nothing. Black folk won't do that. That's them type of people there. But we ain't going for that. We're going to support Janelle and what she's doing. This is and you can do it today. Now I got here. I want y'all to call her. Now, do I have this phone number right? Area code is 662. The number is 360-6435. Is that right?
yes.
And you call Janelle, um get your order in. Please get it in early. Let them know what they need to do if they want to talk to you today. Y'all call her today. Come on, Janelle, and tell us what we got to do today to get in contact with you.
Well, all you have to do is just call me. If you can't get a hold of me, leave me a voicemail, and I will get back with you. Or you can send me a text. Just tell me your name and your number, and I will get back with you. When I do get back with you, tell me exactly what do you want, like tell me the sizes of exact sizes. Make sure you have that. Make sure you have the exact color that you want, because it's really no refund at all on our final sales.
I heard
So
that. Now y'all get it
you have
together.
you have to be on point. It has to be right.
It got to
I'm
be
going
right.
to check back and make sure that I have the right sizes for you, the right color, the right designs and everything. And if you tell me that's correct and I go for it, I go for it. But
Ain't no
it'll
turning back. Don't be coming
it
back with talking about you want some blue sparkles and you done told her to put yellow. Don't go back. You gonna get yellow sparkles that you ordered. Come on, we got to do right by each other and stop this foolishness because it costs a lot. It's overhead, but we don't want any of the merchants and the people that are in the marketplace to suffer, especially our folks. Let's do right. Let's follow her instructions. She will be back. You're going to hear more about Miss Poole next week and you're going to hear a lot about the new things that are coming as we get ready to prepare for the fall season. Now, Miss Janelle, I know you have a wonderful family
I do.
and children and everybody, and they want. I know that you're gonna say hello or something. And wonderful husband. I know the husband like, hey, Tree, you said nothing about me. You better say something about your family. Talk and say hello to your family.
Well, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in Quitman County. That's my hometown. Go Dragons! Yes, our homecoming is coming up October 3rd. So it's gonna be. Hey, that's my mom right there. She's doing a shout
Hey,
out.
tell
She's
them you want them. You need to get them T-shirts in, Ma. We got to hustle a little bit. You know, homecoming coming. We need to get them customers. Go ahead, Miss Janelle.
yeah, she's a former Quitman County Head Start Center. She's used to work there, and now she's working in
Yeah,
Crenshaw,
I was the
Mississippi.
fire chief. I was the fire chief over in Lambert. I think I met her.
You
If I have,
probably
that's the one you're talking about, right?
yes, my mom. Yes. Um,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Look at you. Okay, go ahead, Janelle. I'm
she-
sorry. I'm sorry.
she's working now. She was working in Lambert, Mississippi. Now she's working in Crenshaw, Mississippi at the
Okay.
other Head Start Center. I also want to give a shout out to my dad. I don't know, he's supposed to be on here. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to him.
We're gonna
Also, I
get the
want to give
replay for him. We get the replay. You make sure you get the replay. Go ahead.
yes. I wanted to give a shout out to my husband because if it wasn't, oh my goodness, if it wasn't for him to support me, I don't know where I'd be. But yes, I want to give a shout out to my husband, my kids, grandparents, other family, everybody. I just want to give a shout out. I just want to let them know that I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart for supporting me, just all the 9 yards. I extremely want to give a shout out to my best friend because she really pushed me. She really pushed me. She helped me out when times are very hard. I when I need her, I call her and she's there. Her name is Marshall Young. I don't know if she's on here or not, but if you out here listening, you know your girl. Just want to just give a shout out to you. But yeah,
That's wonderful.
I just want to just thank everybody. Just thank everybody for supporting me, and for the ones that actually don't know me, get to know me, y'all. Just get to know me. I will. I ain't gonna say I'm the best, but hey, I do my best. That's all I can do is do my best. If you all
And
shop with
that
me,
and
I'll
that's
be disappointed. And if y'all do get disappointed and discouraged about something, I will try my very, very best to fix it. If I can't, hey, I'm gonna tell you, I can't do it. But
That's
other
a
than
real
that,
business person when they tell you the truth up front. Look, I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm gonna make sure that you're happy. I'm gonna go with the details. But that don't mean that we need to be bad customers neither. Don't y'all be all with the foolishness and stuff. Let's be business men and women, grown folks. You know what you want. Okay, get it together. You know you having your bridal shower. You know you might want names of different folks on. Get all that out of the way and get something that's real. I'm telling you, you will not be dissatisfied. I want to thank Miss Poole, Janelle Poole, for being on here. I know I kind of shocked her a little bit when I tried to say, "Well, I'm gonna put you on the air today," and but I want you did really wonderful. Renee's creative twist. Don't forget to call her and to today. Y'all get your plans ready today cause y'all know right around the corner, Labor Day coming, all kind of things. Y'all last function, y'all know y'all need something, and if you need them, they can be shipped to you. Give her the time and the opportunity to do it. This ain't the last time y'all gonna hear about this, but we want to put a big push and make your orders now. Get your orders ready now, and go and talk to her and get your orders out now. You know somebody. I know some people. Y'all getting ready to have birthdays and everything. Don't you want you some nice mementos and shirts sent to your mom, your grandma? Suppose somebody didn't get a chance to come. They can put the shirt on, take a picture, and wish you happy birthday, bar mitzvah, anniversary, baptism, Holy Ghost thing, whatever it is that you want to do. You can do a school, baby going back to school. I'm the grandpa of the kindergarten or the grandfather. Your seniors are getting ready to graduate. We're going to spotlight some of the things she does for those graduating seniors or those graduating persons from whatever it is. You got some great, they got church fans. I might get me some church fans and get some Magman Morning Show church fans that look like this here, Miss Janelle. You see on the screen right now? You see that?
I
You
I see
see?
your
Can you see
logo.
it? That's it. That's gonna be on the church fans. When the spirit hit, they're gonna hit you with the McMahon fan. Cause we all y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I want to thank. Let me be quiet. Let me thank you, Janelle, for being here once again. The wonderful, proud owner, president, and CEO of Renee's Creative Twist. The wonderful graphic artist and designer in this side of the Mississippi. We'll say that much. She's the best this side of the Mississippi, and y'all call her at area code 662. The number is 360-6435. That's 360, that is 360-6435. Janelle, thank you for coming on. You're going to be doing a lot for us and being a part of us. I want to thank you very, very much and keep us posted. We're going to keep putting it out there. Y'all don't forget. Let me put this up one more time. Y'all don't forget, so y'all won't forget. So, people, they get amnesia and stuff. Don't forget to call her and let her know what you need. This is the time to get it. Magman Morning Show gonna have a little bit of everything. Car dealers, everybody. We're gonna be a one-stop shop to the next uh, 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 Black Wall Street. We're gonna put our mark on it here in North Mississippi and in this region. And thank you again, Janelle, for being here. Y'all don't forget her phone number is area code 662-360-6435. Janelle, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. You there? You didn't go
Yes, I'm
nowhere,
here.
did
Thank you. Thank you
you?
so
Okay,
much.
thank you for coming. Okay, okay, and you give and just say hello to your wonderful family, and you enjoy your weekend this week. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, you
All
all.
righty. That's Janelle Poole, y'all. She is the wonderful owner of Renee's Creative Twist. Oh, coming up next is the Levi Report. We got Miss uh, Grace Levi. She's here with her report. Welcome to all of her wonderful, wonderful listeners on the Grace Levi channel. Miss Grace Levi, she's here, and we're waiting for that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful update. That's Miss Poole's family. That's her mom. She wants to say thank you to all. Yeah, we got to promote and support her baby. She said, "Y'all support my baby." That's right. We're gonna support her and keep her. I'm gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna say hey to some of our sponsors. You're listening to the Magman Morning Show right here on Mag Media 3, Mag Media 3 Productions. It is 9:45.
Hello, my name is Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles, hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is desserts and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a kaleidoscopic imaginarium of the delight of gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. If you have any questions or want to place an order, my website is candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. Also can be reached at 662-460-5035.
Welcome to Cakes and Creations by Trejay LLC, where sweet dreams come to life one delicious bite at a time. I'm Angelica Trejay, your personal dessert artist, specializing in custom cakes that make birthdays and weddings unforgettable. But we don't stop at cake. Craving something extra? Choose from over 30 gourmet cookie flavors, soft, chewy, and baked to perfection. And for something truly unique, dive into our colorful, crave-worthy candy fruit trays and everyday treats that add a little sparkle to your snack time. Whether you're celebrating a big milestone or just need a sweet pick-me-up, Texan Creations is here to sprinkle a little magic into every moment. Made with love, baked with flair, and always customized for you. Let's create something unforgettable, one treat at a time. Call or text us today at 901-805-7563 to place your order. We serve the Northeast Mississippi area and shipping is nationwide.
Welcome to Malibu Fashion LLC, your one-stop shop for bold, handcrafted style. From unique earrings and blinged out pins, to earrings, trendy tees, boutique hats, women clothing, and more. We got looks that speak your style. Everything is handcrafted with love, made to stand out and made just for you. Nationwide shipping. Follow us on Facebook at Malibu Fashion LLC. Shop our website at malipifashion.com. Come out and visit us at our store at 850 North Gloucester Street, Suite 3, Tupelo, Mississippi. Phone number is 662-321-5209. Malipi Fashion, handcrafted, because every great reality starts with a dream.
A small business owner trying to juggle it all? Let JD Scribes take content off your plate and help you show up with confidence, both on and offline. From social media to strategy, we help you make your message matter so you can get back to doing what you love. Need content that hits, strategy that makes sense, a message that moves your audience? We got you. But we don't stop there. Running a business shouldn't mean running alone. Bond Small Business Group is the community you didn't know you needed. From monthly meetups to real talk and resources, it's all about small businesses building up small business. We're building a vast network of entrepreneurs who connect, collaborate, and cheer each other on. Whether you're just getting started or leveling up, JD Scribes and Bond are here to help you grow, thrive, and stay inspired. Your business deserves support that works as hard as you do. Tap in. It's your time. Let's build better together.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on left, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
All right, we're back on the Magman Morning Show. Grand Rising to each and every one of you. It is 9:50, 50 minutes after the hour of 9. If you got to be there at 10 o'clock, you got 10 minutes. Don't you hurt nobody. Take your time. You should have got out a little bit earlier. I know that things do happen, but y'all be careful going to work and everything. Grand Rising to everybody at WKRA 92.7 on our FM dial that holds our license until 2026. We like to say grand rising to each and every one of you. That is inside the chat. We want to, y'all know that Angelica has and everybody's hollering about these cookies. And I tried to tell nobody listen to me. They don't listen to me. But maybe you'll listen to Grace Levi and her folks just ate the whole thing. I know y'all didn't eat. They didn't eat the box, but she shared them. And she said the cookies was good. Jesus help us all. And Melissa Fashion. Melissa, how are you? Great to see you here. And she said the cookies good too. Now, y'all, we need to do something. She's been a little bit recovering from her procedure, her eye procedure, but she's back in action as far as online. So y'all look out for her to open her location of Grace Levi is here. We're grateful to have her, but I wanted to mention before we bring Grace right quick that $50 cake sale. Y'all look out for that. Go to Cakes and Creations by Trege. You go over there and get those flavors that you want. She even got red velvet up in there. Y'all know y'all like that southern treat of red velvet. Y'all get in touch with our dear friend Angelica. She's over there. Cakes and Creations by Trege. Okay, wonderful. Now we got, wait a minute, let me pull this up. We have our wonderful special correspondent that brings us the what we call the Levi Report. And before I bring her, let me welcome all of her listeners that are listening on the Levi Report. Miss Grace Levi, she's here. Wonderful platform that she has. Wonderful information. A teacher by nature, a nurse by profession. As we say, work very hard in healing hands and bringing information, one of the best researchers that I know. And if you want the receipts, you need to go to her because she's better than an accountant. She keeps all the receipts. And we'd like to welcome once again back to the McMahon Morning Show with the Levi Report, Miss Grace Levi. Miss Grace Levi, welcome. And how are you, ma'am?
Blessings and grand risings, everyone. Blessings to the chat, both chats, and thank you, Mac the man. You always give me an amazing introduction. I
It'd be
appreciate you.
true, you worth your weight in gold, and I'm just glad I've been. And before you go with your report, I wanted to let everybody know that you go over to Grace's platform and go in her library and check out some of those documentaries that a lot of people say that we're woke, that they don't want us to hear the things that the man that's in the house that's white trying to change all of the historical events. He don't want us to have black museums or nothing. We need to get on top of things, and it's not just because of our color; it's because of who we are. And from the tribe of Levi, we got Miss Grace Levi. She's here. Grace, we don't deserve grace, but Levi's, we some fighters. Come on, Miss Grace, with your report for this
All
week.
all right, blessings. I want to first say love and blessings to Brother Lee. Safe travels and my condolences. Um, I know things are going on for a lot of us, so I wanted to state that first. Also, I wanted to make a proposition to you, Mr. Mack, the man. Let me know what you want to do. Do you want me to do my basic report? I can run it down. I got it ready. Or if, as I go through each section, which is each town I address, would you like to give a little commentary? Let me know which way you would like me to do it.
I want this is the Levi report. I ain't got nothing to do with all that. You who you are. You go ahead with what you do. You add use as much time as you may consume, man.
All right, let's get it. So, you know what we do here? We pay attention to the South Side. That is the South Side of Illinois. I want to send a shout out to all of the Thornton residents, Dalton residents, Harvey as well. We're going to be highlighting what has been going on with them for the last couple of weeks. All right, so let's start with Dalton. They just had a meal giveaway, which was 8/12. So please, residents, if you're out there, keep yourself informed about the food box giveaways and any other activities that they have going on. Remember, that's your tax dollars. They also had a back to school celebration. Um, and I wanted to highlight this. This was so amazing. Shout out to Clerk Keys of the Dalton um, administration. She highlighted a Young Achievers program where it was a summer program where people, where the young kids were able to go in different sectors of the government and just experience a day-to-day work life, and that expand their horizons. They received a stipend, and it was so amazing. So I love that because that was something that I experienced as a kid, and it opened me up to different things. So I'm glad that they're still offering these great programs. Shout out to Dalton for that. All right, so let's get to it.
Oh,
Update. Huh? You want to get in? You want to get in, or you want me to keep going? Because
I
I
want you to
got
keep going. I need you to adjust your mic a little bit because you were going in and out. No, your report. Go forward. No, I'm not going to interrupt unless I have to. Go ahead,
okay.
Miss Levi.
Sound a little clear on my part. I got my mic on. I'm in the studio. Just let me know if you can't hear me. So update on Dalton. They had a
You
water main.
sound great. Go ahead, ma'am. You sound great. Just roll with it. You sound great.
They had a water main break most recently, and that was one of the issues out there. They've been having structural issues. A lot of tax dollars allegedly has supposed to gone to that, and residents are concerned. So I just wanted to give an update that the public works did hit it according to what they have been showing us on the Dalton Facebook page. Please go there and look for the updates as well. I want to give a shout out to them because it's not easy. So, but we still got to keep our eyes on the prize on what they're doing as far as updating in Dalton. We're going to talk about that. Also, the Dalton firefighters rescue team, they had a training, something else that they posted publicly. And I'm going to some respect to Dalton because they're making sure anything that the people complain about, they're putting it out there, showing you what they're doing. So I hope they just keep up with it, making sure they have their check and balance system, and it's not just for the show, but it's actually for the growth. So I like what I'm seeing out there. Now, I want to remind the residents that they do have trustee tea with the trustees. I think it's every Saturday. Make sure that you guys go so you can address any of your concerns. So, Grace Levi be keep her eyes on the prize. I have a little concern, and I think residents should go to the zoning meetings out there in Dalton, making sure they know what's going on with the new developments, because the developments that happen in your town and in any town outside of Dalton would affect you as a resident. It affects the price value of your house, the way you transport, the traffic, and your health. So there are some things that residents are questioning as far as the businesses coming in. We want to make sure that we know that they are not doing anything to our public works and electricity, i.e., there has been an uptake on data centers in the Black community. Not just, I'm not saying it's happening in Dalton, but it has been happening out here in Georgia, which creating some issues. So if you want to know a little bit about that, I'll be doing a deep dive. Please, Black community, know what's being developed in your community, because if it don't affect you today, it would affect you tomorrow. All right. So let's move the report ahead. We're going to get into Thornton Township. Now, Thornton Township, just some good updates. They had a cookout. They actually have a cookout coming up on 8/17. It's a back to school cookout. Again, I want to send a shout out to all the kids and all of the parents that are going back to school right now. So they do have events out there that's coming up. They had a day in the park on 8/8 with the supervisor, Mr. Napoleon. So go out there, get to know him. I know that's not always the place to ask business questions, but try to build a rapport. So update on some administrative things out in Thornton. We do know that, well, it's not allegedly, it was a release from KP, known as Keith Price, the former administrator, has, I believe, lost his position and will be replaced. So we will be looking to see who is the replacement. And yeah, they also made, I'm going to keep that brief because we're going to pay attention to where all the pieces lay, as well as just a good update. They have an after school program starting on 9/2. Parents, get up, sign up. That is one of the resources that are taken out of your tax dollars that's within the budget. So I want you guys to utilize. All right. So here we go. Let's get to the nitty gritty of Thornton. Residents are speaking out loud and clear. They're still asking for transparency. The fight continue. I think this is a Southside thing, but I think this is going on in a lot of other communities. But it's glad that we're able to see this in real time and start talking about these things. So the spending has increased in Thornton. We're going to go into that. And yeah, I'm gonna pause right there because that was one of the major concerns with the former administration. So it's not only the increased spending, but it's actually the transparency of their budget. So residents inside and outside of Thornton, please remember that it is your right to get a detailed report of your city's spending, the budget, and it has to allow you guys or give you room to be able to speak upon that and adjustments be made. So we're still in the thick of it in Thornton right now, as well as I want to highlight this. We have to pay attention to our senators. We have to pay attention to our state representatives and their actual goal. As we noticed, we talked about that in the last Levi report. Shout out to Mack the man for bringing that up. That Napoleon, his income is far beyond what we expected. and it seems to be backed by a bill that was constructed and signed with his knowing. Okay, so we have to pay attention to this because I know this is not the first time something similar has happened. What makes this situation so unique is that it's ordinance in Thornton that there's a direct way that funders is supposed to go to salaries, and that is not being followed. So the people are still talking up about that, but this brings up the point that you have to know your state representatives as well, what their goals are, their alignments, and also what may be future, how can I say, conflict of interest when it comes to the way things are ran. And not only in Illinois, but I notice in the South Side, we have a lot of people who are exchanging seats, and it's the same people. We have to get in their community. So I support Mack, the man who says there has to be fresh sometimes, new people, younger people who want to get in and get into politics, or maybe just get into activism. Whatever it is, we need people to come in and change some of these seats. So I'm not going to dig in too much into Thornton anymore, but if y'all want some details, check me out on my channel. Now, let's get into Harvey. Harvey. The people are fighting. Yes, shout out to all the Harvey residents, all the Harvey elected officials who are looking to make positive changes out there. Okay, so we're gonna start off with just one good thing. You know, it's back to school, so I'm gonna have to put something good. They got a back to school giveaway. It's coming up tomorrow, 8 to 6. I believe it's hosted by Kobe. So go check that out. Go check her page. I think it's on Thornton Township politics. Please check that page out for updates. And yeah, we're gonna get to it. So some of the residents concerned, as well as some elected officials, is about the policing out there. There has been some concern about the police response to certain events, highlighting the increase of crime that I'm not saying is being swept under the rug, but we will say we have to send our condolences out to the families of the 7 to 8 people who were unalive in a mass shooting out there that took place last week. So what that goes to say, there's something going on in Harvey that can't be swept under the rug, because while that is happening and other things are happening, because we knew it was, I believe, another young baby who was, you know, suffered from stray bullets a couple of weeks ago. God bless her, that child that is doing well. But something is going on. So we're going to couple that concern with the residents basically trying to find out what is going on with the Harvey police. They have been witnessing some interactions with alleged individuals who are doing crimes, things that are considered crimes that should be addressed by Harvey police. And the residents are concerned that it's not being addressed properly. So with that goes to say, you know what I'm going to always do? Give you some resources, tell you to pay attention to what's going on, but I can definitely start writing to the chief of police. And if you don't think that you're getting any response, because you know what I say, pen to paper is always the way to go, you escalate your concerns to the Illinois State Police and then to the State Attorney General. Make sure you document. There's a lot of videos and a lot of things going on. The people need to put the paper to pen here, okay? Especially if you have so many concerns. All right, so some good information that came out. There was a public safety meeting that took place on 8/13 in Harvey that brought up some key issues. One of the key issues were squatters. There will be a new squatter law that will be allowed to be utilized by homeowners that will allow you to get squatters out quickly, as well as give you the advantage to move forward with trespassing charges. So I talked a little bit about that yesterday. I'm going to put that clip up just for you guys to kind of dig into that so you can know your rights. They went into that because that particular issue begets some of the crime and the people that's coming in to squat. So if you have that issue, you guys make sure that you guys are reporting it to the right entity so you can get the right things done. I'm still looking for a new resource that was said to be implemented in Harvey where it's an app where people can make complaints. So once I locate that, I will put that on my page for the Harvey residents, because we want to see how these things work and are they actually responding appropriately. But that's a good step forward. All right. So one more thing I want to highlight that was good, but we have to keep our eyes on, is that they have boarded up 300 homes in Harvey. Please check out their second ward, I think it's city council page in Harvey, where they give you some updates. If I'm saying that one correctly, they give you some updates about what's going on. Yes, second ward and city of Harvey, Illinois. So you'll find out what's going on out there. With that goes to say, I love the fact that they're trying to get things cleaned up. We need public works to clean these houses. You guys have to issue the tickets to the people who are not taking care of their houses. But remember, when it comes to boarding up, we're talking about properties that are possibly in the midst of being sold, and in the middle of transactions. So you guys have to start to think, who are buying these houses? Can you get these houses? What programs are being implemented? Because what we see going on in Harvey as well is that there's a lot of general development that I don't know if the residents understand the totality of things like a retention pond. How would it affect the value of your home? How would it affect your generational wealth? Okay, so let's start to think a little bit deeper, because a lot of changes are going on. Things are moving fast in front of the residents' eyes, as well as, YouTube keeps the mess. So, with that goes to say, I have to go into a subtitle. I have not did a lot of deep diving, but I've been keeping my eyes on it. Harvey Library Board has been having issues. I think I mentioned that in another report. I want to send a shout out right now to a Miss Chappelle Hooks. I have watched her over the last couple of weeks go through some very traumatic things, either from what went on outside of the abandoned home. You can find details on my YouTube page and many others, which were very traumatizing, as well as her in the meeting. She is a trustee for the library, Harvey Library Board. And it seems to be some concerns about spending, transparency issues, contract issues that deals with nepotism. This is what I'm seeing. The residents need to be aware of this, because the library board is another taxation body. A good portion of your taxes are going there, and you guys need to know how it's being spent. So just this is not a reflection of Mac the man. This is a reflection of information and educational purposes only. But I do believe there's some type of family cartel going on out there. So if you guys want to follow through and find out what's going on in Harvey as far as the library board, we're going to keep our eyes on it. So keep up a good fight. The meeting that we saw yesterday, I did highlight that Miss Chappelle and a Miss Price, the wife of Keith Price, did an amazing job yesterday by asking them pertinent questions about spending, budgets, and transparency. So I want to say, you guys keep fighting a good fight on the South Side, because we see you, we hear you. Okay. So my message to the people is that you all can play a role, even inside of outside of the South Side. This is for all communities. It's not just about voting. It's about getting the word out, being a self-starter, having discernment, making sure that you make those right alignments, pray before you make a move. I'm just saying, the Levite got to come out. But like I said, the power is in your hands, guys. And I'm just going to close off by saying, please join me on my platform where I talk about local court cases, wrongful death, unjustified love and respect to Carl Wilson and Miss Alexis Wilson, and all of the people who have suffered untimely deaths under the hands of law enforcement. We also go into local and international politics. We're working our way around that. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit to see what was your opinion as I close off about a particular subject, Mr. Mack, because I heard you talking about it. We also talk about uncensored topics. So with that goes to say, Mac, I want to close off by asking you, what do you think about what's going on in Washington? Is this the first?
Well,
Go ahead.
go ahead with your question. I didn't hear that last part.
I was thinking, is this the first step to martial law, and they're using us as the black community like they always do to circumvent their plan? Let's go.
I
What you
think
got?
I think that he is what's going on in DC is the litmus test. We're going to see how long DC is going and what's going to happen. What is the reaction of the citizens? And they want the black people to get up and riot and holler and chunk rocks and everything. But to my surprise, it's not black people out there hollering and hooting and chunking rocks or protesting. It's people of the Caucasian persuasion. Let me tell you this: there's something that's happening, Grace, that people are not aware of. And see, it's the fine details that you got to look at. The devil always in the detail when you're dealing with the devil's folk, and this thing in Texas, and we're going to be, and I'm trying to schedule something as soon as possible, as soon as probably our Monday show, Grace. I might need you to come on. I know that Brother Lee will be back in the swing of things, but we're going to try to get a leading Texas official to explain to us exactly what these people are trying to do. They are vulnerable states. We only have one Democratic representative in Congress from Mississippi. I think it's two over in Alabama, so forth and so on. But I'm not saying that about party. I'm saying that the way that we got to get rid of this person, the Congress has to change, and he's throwing out all of the stops. So I want to talk about that some just a little bit next week. We got some. And speaking of you, Grace Levi, I hope that answers your question. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go to
No,
left
I love
field.
it. I know exactly what
But
we're going to be going
we,
with next week, so that's amazing.
yeah, we because what happens in DC affects everybody, and the thing that we're going to do is to keep our eyes on the policies that are coming out. They need to go in order for DC to be occupied longer by this federal intervention. Congress has to vote for authorization. Now, that's where the fight's going to come in at. Let's watch and see as they come back from vacation, they'll be back, and let's see what fights are going to happen. But before then, Grace, I'm going to try to get us some leading people that'll be able to talk to our audience, and we can talk to theirs about the severity that's going on and the dirty tricks that are happening that are trickling down. And it seems like it has trickled down in these terrible officials, whether you're Democrat or Republican, the terrible officials in the Southland that you be reporting on, Grace. I hope I answered it. I talked
Yeah,
to
it
you.
is
Okay.
good. And
Well,
I love. I'm here for it. You already know you can catch me. I
well,
appreciate you.
we got some work to do. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said I appreciate you
No, no,
guys
no.
every week.
Yeah,
You know, I have to
appreciate
tell you
you. Well, thank you, Grace, for your report and everything. Listen, you can catch Grace Levi on the Miss Grace Levi platform. She's there. You catch her, you like and subscribe to her. You can get all of the good details about what's going on in our government, teaching wise, who we really are. Sometimes we got to sit back and look at and see who we really are, and I'm glad that we have an opportunity to bring this to you. The Southland means so much to us. And I've been in constant talks with someone that could help. You know that there's been some things that's happening in the Southland. Before we go and wrap up, I want to bring the fact that this person right here, who's running for judge of the circuit court of Cook County for the 17th subdistrict, Grace Levi, right there where Miss Crawley and them and everybody's having that trouble there. Miss Meredith Hammer is running for that office. Chancellery, folks, deals with so many different things, family components, houses, land, estates, and other civil matters. I would rather have someone that understands us and our community instead of having somebody up there in a robe that'll sit there and not even think about the family dynamic or the legacy dynamic of what's happening. And I believe if we had judges that were there, not just sympathetic, but do the right thing by people like Judge Hammer will do. I'm pretty sure Miss Crawley and those wonderful people in the Southland would have had a fair and open voice to plead their case. And she's going to be on next week too. And you're going to hear more and more about the Honorable Meredith Hamer. Wonderful person, wonderful jurist, wonderful lawyer in her own right, fighting for the rights and have been fighting for the rights of the people South side of Chicago for a long time, working with the clerk's office as of now being deputy chief counsel, meaning she's head lawyer around there. She's got to make sure things are right. We just wanted to make sure that we salute her once again. And Grace, also your segment is going to expand because when Grace does her segment here, we're going to premiere it on MacMan After Dark. Y'all be saying all this also hoodoo, we don't catch you in the morning, this and that. Well, we got something for you. MacMan After Dark is coming to the MacMan Morning Show. We're going to be, it's going to be like an evening version, but it's going to be a little bit more laid back for everybody. Y'all see Grace Levi up there. We might have to catch her in the night one day and have her on. And we're working on wonderful, this wonderful lineup that we're going to have with the bond group and others. Tax time is coming. Your business needs to be in order. You got to pay your taxes. We got to get everything in order. And we got to keep our eyes on what's going on in D.C. Martial law is possible. He might try anything because he's trying to hide all of the dirty dealings and all of the essaying and the child essaying and all the stuff that he did. It's all up in the paperwork. He's trying to keep it quiet because he know his day is coming. Let me tell you, the wicked will cease from troubling and the weary will be at rest. And I guarantee you that God sees everything. Don't think that these people are going to get away with it. I don't care what color you are, what church you go to, or whatever the case may be. If you're evil and right, there are only two ways. Cat Williams says only two sides. You either on God's side or you're on the devil's side. We ain't got to worry about the devil because the devil can't produce nothing. The devil can't do nothing to us. He or it needs or that thing needs a body to work out of. And every day he finds somebody that he can work out of. Oh, if we had the heart of the creator inside of us to propel the evil that comes. Oh, there's some evil folks out there. Spiritual wickedness in high places. But we're his children. We're his people. We're survivors. We're more than conquerors. And we will make it and we will be successful. We won't be on the ground always, folks. God knows what he's doing with us, and he's trying to give us an idea of trying to get ourselves together too. We got to get ourselves together. Listen, let me thank all of you all for being here. This is the end of the week as we come to the weekend. I'm asking, please be careful, all of you that are doing your activities this weekend, especially say a word and say a little prayer for our family as we lay to rest our Uncle James on tomorrow morning, about 10 o'clock over there down in Quitman County. Our family is riding and traveling as we speak. Brother Lee Mack is on his way to the great state of Mississippi with our other families to say goodbye to and say just, hey, we see you. Let's celebrate life. And that's what we're going to do. So y'all pray for my mother Ida and all of us as this is our time to sit on the front row. Everybody gonna get a turn, believe that, but be prepared for all things. We'd like to thank everybody for being here. Listen, this is the MacMan Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, right here on Mac Media 3 Productions, WKRA. We like to say hey to everybody in Holly Springs. We just gonna stick around until 2016, and then we're gonna be doing some things that we have to do. But we thank you for still following us and still sticking around. We're going to be on all platforms. We're going to be out there everywhere. And you never know, but just know that at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, it is the MacMad Morning Show. Grand Rising to all of you all. Behave. Thank you, Miss Janelle Poole, for coming on today. We thank you very much. And to everybody that came on and been with us this week, we want to thank you, Alice, very much for your your prayers and your support and everybody's prayers and support for our family. Thank you. We're getting ready to get out of here. You love somebody, be good to somebody. Support our sponsors, all of our sponsors. Don't forget to support Miss Poole and get your shirts for your special occasions. Don't forget. And we'll be back here on Monday. I said tomorrow. Lord help us. May have to do something on the weekend. We're going to get your suggestions. Should we have something special, something on the weekend? We're going to take a poll later, but if you do, send it to Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions, your ideas for upcoming programming. All right, we're getting ready to get out of here. Thank you once again to Grace Levi and her platform for being here. Thank you very much to all of her listeners and everybody. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. This is the Mac Man Morning Show. James Mack is out.